Hey everybody, this is my update for the That's So 2000s project. Before I get started, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you to please do all of the things. You know what they are. Okay, so this is round 2 of the That's So 2000s project. This was created by Sam. She's First Time Panner here on Instagram, and she did this in collab with the Fantastic Ladies. It's all in the description box. You know that. So round 2, she came back and added 10 additional prompts for this. But we are still using the same social media hashtag, That's So 2000s PP. This started April 16th of this year, will run till April 16th of 2024. It is a rolling style roulette project where we are supposed to be starting with 5 prompts and working on that. I'm cheating. Not a lot this time, but I am cheating a little bit. Okay, we are supposed to also be doing monthly updates. I am a little bit late on this. I do realize that. So let's get started with what I have in the project. The first thing I have is my lip gloss is poppin'. That's any lip gloss. I brought in the Hershey's Kisses Glam Light lip gloss. This is milk chocolate with almonds. And honestly, I'm going to put a little on. So, oh, this is going to make a mess, but that's okay. It is fairly sheer. There's just a tinge of a color, as you can see there on my hand, hopefully. And I brought this in for 20 uses. I have gotten 13 of my 20. So that's going to be staying in the project for just a little bit longer until I get the rest of my uses. The next thing I have in is Bratz Doll, something that exaggerates your features. So I went with the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in, was this 70, I think? Yes, 070 Enchantment. I brought this in for a goal of 5 uses. I have gotten 3 of my 5, and that's what that looks like. It is lovely. I do really enjoy it, so I'm kind of milking that a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Then I had in Harry Potter, Something Magical. For that, I brought in the Lunar Beauty Moon Spell. This one is volume 2. And I brought this in for 4 looks. Now, there's a mirror. There's my card, or my Post-it. This is what the palette looks like. And we're going to have a good old time. I'm going to knock stuff over. Need to get a swatch, or a wipe, not a swatch. You know what I'm saying. I need to get one of these thingies because I'm going to make a mess. Because I'm going to show you what I did because I have hit my 4 looks. So, for the first one, all right, we've got Alex, Jillian, Luna, and then I also used, where's Zelda? I lost Zelda. I truly did use, how did I lose Zelda? Wow. That's pretty sad, you guys. Oh, that one's Zelda right there. Jeez Louise. Okay, then for the second one we have, this is not easy for me to do. We have got Grams, and we've got Willow, which that's not a color you would think that I would go for normally, but I did. And then I used Misty and Agatha. Then for 3, we've got, I lost it again. Good Lord, I'm losing everything. We have got Willow again, and we've got it with Alex, and then we've got it with, where is it? Maggie, the one down here in the corner, that's it, and Misty. So then I was trying to do a little bit different, and for the 4th one, I did Hilda, where is Louise, Macy, and I did Luna again. So there's a little bit of doubling up, but I did use quite a few shades. We're going to do some swatching. All right, so we know we've got Agatha, which you can't really see very well, but there it is. And Luna, which is really lovely. It does have a little bit of a light pink to it, but okay, yeah, it shows up really well in the swatch. and Misty, which is another pinky shade. It's a little bit different. You can kind of see that. All right. Then, oops, not that one. Dingbat. That one's Alex. And that for me is a really nice setting shade. Can you see it? Geez, you can't even see it. There. Kind of a bright pink. And Jillian. Okay, we're going over here now. So there's Jillian. Willow. That's red, you guys. I am not a red person, so the fact that I use that a couple times is pretty impressive. All right, let's clean up the fingers and go to the next row. Oh, geez, that red does stain a little bit. Not a big deal. All right, Louise. Is that purple? Zelda's another shimmery. But that's a little bit more of a reddish. And then we've got Hilda, which we're doing next to it because I'm going to run out of arm otherwise. All right. Did I do grams? Did I not? No, I didn't do grams. That's a pretty one. I should have. And then we've got Maggie and Macy. And I think that's Maggie and Macy. I think that's everything that I used. Oh, that's quite a bit, so I'm fairly happy with that. This is the palette that I actually won from the lovely and absolutely stunning Kelly at K Bella Beauty. And when she had gotten a box and found out that it wasn't stuff she was going to use, so she did a giveaway and I won it. So she was very, very kind to pass that along to me, and I absolutely love it. That is a rollout for this project because I completed my uses. Then I've got Sanrio, so product from a different country. I brought in Cleona, and I brought in my singles because they are from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I am just doing these as a no pan left behind. You can see my messy post-it because it's making a huge mess all over the place. Now, I have done, oh shoot, I want to say from the Christmas Trio bundle, the ones that I have used this last round are these two. The first one is Tree Spirit, and this one is Timber. And you can see Tree Spirit and Timber. And I still have 4 of my singles left to use. So this palette will also be staying in. Were those the only 2 that I used this month? I'm not sure. At some point, you're going to get swatches of all of these anyway, but just know that, yes, I am still working on them, but I do still have a few left that I need to use. So this is going to stay in the project. All right. Then for VHS, something you have to wind up. This is what I knocked over earlier. This is my shell lipstick. Oh, jeez, it's sticking out today. From Mary Kay. And this was so small, you guys. It's even smaller now. Wow, okay. We're going to do it in the middle of the swatches. That's the shell lipstick right there. That's the shade of it. I do have it on. I have it on under what you just watched me put on because these go together really well. They're both really nice and neutrally. My goal is to finish that. It was so small I didn't make a mark. I just figured when we got down to the point where I was scraping my lips, we're going to call that good. But I can still get away with a little bit more. There's very little bit left in there, but it's still going. So that's what we are doing there. Now, let's talk about the 2 that I'm bringing in. Even though I only had 1 rollout, I am bringing in 2 just because I don't want to get in a situation where I can't get all these done. And it's been going a couple months, so I want to make sure that I get at least a couple more things in. I'll at some point end up adding a lot more, but because of all the craziness that is my life right now, I'm only adding 2. So I'm going to bring in a flip phone. This is anything that's in a compact. So for that, I'm bringing in this little sample that I got from Lancome. This is their bronzer. It has a little mirror in it, so it is a little compact. That's what the shade looks like. It is called the Star Bronzer Natural Glow. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you can even see it. Yeah, it's my skin tone, you guys. I mean, it's like close to my skin tone, so it's a good bronzer color for me. Hard to see. So I am going to be bringing that in for 10 uses. And then the next thing that I am bringing in is, oh snap. This is something that snaps closed. And I am bringing in my little mini of Becca's Champagne Pop, which you guys have all seen. This one doesn't have a mirror. It just is. And I don't, mine had to be a sample, not a mini, because I've seen the minis and they have that silver metal packaging and mine doesn't. Mine is just plastic. Oh, and you heard the snap, didn't you? It's got a good snap. And champagne gold. I mean, or champagne pop, beautiful gold highlighter, which you've all seen a million times. I'm bringing that in for 10 uses also. All right, so that is, oh lordy, everything that I am bringing into the project, which means we're going to move on to the music moment. And for this one, I'm just giving you a song that I really like because I wanted to. So what I am bringing in for you this time is a song by Amanda Fish. Now, I know I've talked a little bit about Samantha Fish, and you guys do realize that Samantha Fish is one of my absolute favorite all-time female living blues musicians. Amanda Fish is actually her older sister. So the girls were raised the same. They're from Kansas City area, and their parents listened to a lot of music, so they were surrounded by music as children and grew up listening to things from the blues genre, but also from some of the classic rock, like the Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty type of stuff. Both of the girls did this thing where they kind of like went to their rooms and kind of started writing. Now, I think Samantha actually got into music before Amanda did, but Amanda has been around for a little while. I want to say that she started her... Did she start... Okay, she did not commence writing or performing until 2012. And then she first performed as a singer, kind of in the solo singer-songwriter type of thing, until she formed her own band in 2014. Now, once she did that, the next year, she actually released her first CD. She's only had 3. The first CD is called Down in the Dirt, and that was released on, what's it called, VizTone Records in 2015. Now, the second CD that she did is called Free, and that's where the song Anymore comes from, and that's the song that I'm going to give you. That came out also on VizTone in 2018. Now, during 2020 into 2021, she and her husband started recording a CD of all new material, but they were doing it from their home studio because of the time. So Trailer Park Demos is what that's called, and that was released in 2021, and that is a self-produced CD. That one I don't have. I don't think I've heard anything off of that one. Now, I can't really find you any kind of information about this song that I am bringing you, but it is just one of those truly amazing songs that I love. It's off of the Free album. It's from 2018. I will get you a video of it. It will be linked down in the description box. And basically, so I had gotten some kind of a notification or a blurb or a passing or something. I don't know if it was Facebook or if it came up in my YouTube stuff. I don't even remember no, it was Facebook. I think how I first caught this one. And there was a comment about how amazingly haunting these vocals are. There is, and that is true. That is true. I'm not denying that. But there is so much power and emotion in this song. All of Amanda Fish's stuff, in my opinion, her original stuff, is very, very powerful. It is very personal, and it's amazing. A lot of what you're going to be able to find if you just want to go search Amanda Fish, you're going to find a lot of cover stuff. You're going to find Ball and Chain from Janis Joplin. You're going to find one of the CCR songs that I cannot think of the name of off the top of my head. But those are kind of the things. Some of the cover stuff is what she's probably a little bit not known for, but is probably stuff that you're going to find more copies of out there. But like I said, I actually do like a lot of her original stuff. I like a lot of the stuff off of Down in the Dirt, and obviously the stuff off of Free. So Anymore is the one that you're getting from me. Go ahead and give it a listen. This should not be in any way offensive. So if you are a blues fan, by all means, please check her out. But just for giggles, for your viewing and listening pleasure, go check out Anymore down there. And that is everything I have got for you guys right now. And so thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. Until next time, see ya. Bye.